Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
I'm gonna go down there. Okay.
What a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Like so many like areas are still inaccessible.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damned Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Mamu!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Oh, what a transition.
No.
Floss, what are you sending me? Oh my god.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to us.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Okay, I should build that now. Oh, never mind. This is kind of weird with the projectile.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
We just gauge cooldown time. Nah.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Dead.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
What is like that green currency thing that I'm getting? I don't think that was explained. So bugs. Was in the sec? I actually don't know. Ah, come on. Social credit. There's like some like weird extra currency for like some special items. Before microtransactions. Ah, it's you. Rank C? Bounty. Notorious monks. Every now and then Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster and more ferocious than most. All flight is always open. Defeating these notorious monks can earn him not only renown, but also rare material. Maybe you have to craft it. Oh, so this is like renown stuff, okay.
Did I get spotted as Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Jesus, let me go! Why you Huh! Did I drag you out of your fucking area? Oh my god. No fucking way, no fucking way did that just happen. Because you're fucking teleporting, then of course I could. Well, that kinda sucks. Come on. What? I think I need to like up the volume on those. It's actually pretty quiet. I wonder why they are so quiet. It's probably because the music is so loud right now. That's probably why. I have faith. 1 second, let me just...
Didn't see that coming.
Let me quickly see if I can make this louder. Alright, it wasn't 70%. 70% is like standard. I put it on 90%. Is it better?
I have to be honest with myself. I do want to give Lars a small kiss on the cheek. I'm just too shy to admit it.
That's still kind of quiet, isn't it? I just put it on 100%. Like louder I can't. I just put on 100.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Wow, this whole quest was just me introducing to those markers, huh?
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Gav.
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there!
Oi. What's up?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true.
He's insane.
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear
Hi,
me?
Tyrion. Hi.
There ain't a pluckier bird in all
think I
the
came today.
world.
How you
She's a
doing?
hero to us locals.
Hope you're doing
Don't
well.
worry. You'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
This quest looks different. It has a plus on it. Why does one have a plus on it? What is that?
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Boss wants to take me shopping. You're getting really closer with your boss. Listen. Huh? This is grain. That's all. Yeah, you go shopping with him. Maybe you get a pay raise soon. Just got high on. Bro, he treats you like better than like. Like what's going on there?
Kind. Speaking of brave birds, looks like they went that way.
Just hit it though. Let's hit his place.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Got him.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Have fun shopping, Gia.
Oh.
Enjoy.
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Where's that coming from, huh? I can't see shit. Maybe I should help you. So you can have it with the big guy. But I can just hold it? That's a good combo for like downed enemies. So much damage.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
No, is it?
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Damn.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh yeah, right, but we don't have the mark anymore.
Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly
All of a
sod
sudden,
that
a complete
I am.
different person.
Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Chocobo unlocked. Evololo. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia. Oh wow, okay. Alright, where do we have to go? Return to the hideaway, okay.
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate.
Waloed.
If there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Did you finish the game, by the way,
Place,
Wololo?
however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Are you still playing?
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
You finished this game?
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, can I read now? Did I learn how to read?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
What's on there?
That room's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else.
Filing a lawsuit.
So if the
If everything works out with that.
Then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
If everything works well, Vololo. Alright, what do we have? Huntborn. Notorious marks. Oh. Can I take all of them? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, this one I have already. Okay, so Angel of Death, Clairview, Sunbreak, Trader coming by the way. Oh, you actually have to read where about that thing is because the game doesn't tell you otherwise. Ah. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Oh, that is cool. So we have adjacent to Eastpool on top of a hill. And then the way to Cairnorvent, met with a troop of coastbreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. I kinda want to kill a dragon though. Wait, before we do this, is this a shop for the renown points?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
Whisper?
Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Come to claim your just desserts?
Patron's Whisper. Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree. Okay. Crate content, so I can buy crates. Oh, I can't wait.
You earned this.
Except those are donations.
All yours.
Ah, okay. So I don't have to use those points. I just like... Okay, see.
All in good time, eh? All done?
I see.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Think you can help?
Did I have Aventus so I can't imagine pictures in my head? Maybe I have the same. I also can't like imagine shit in my head. I never thought about it, but actually I have like trouble imagining things. It's something like super uncreative as well. Alright, Broken Hill to Rosaria. Oh, I can't even do it anyway. I can't do that anyway. Fuck. There's a side quest or somewhere. Right there. Boah. Some difficulties.
That broom's as ragged.
Up there.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Oh.
You go first.
Oh, you're talking about the dog. I was like, why do they want to touch him? Why do they want to touch Clive? God.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why? That doesn't...
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
It doesn't... What the fuck?
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Baskets of fruit. Okay.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Fuck, it's the wrong way.
I hear there's trouble in this area.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Can you get the other apples then?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Those are quite a lot, holy shit.
These take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the thing.
I thought the game just fucking
He'd
crashed or
have 'em
something.
right from the branch, made Martel livid.
Haven't seen ever
Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Ah, all the way back. Is there no faster way?
But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
Why is the backyard so far away?
I hear there's
Minecraft lag, come on. Oh, dude, that reminds me of yesterday. Yesterday Minecraft was so bad. We're gonna do that again though.
Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not...
Wololo 3 redeemed nuke in Final Fantasy XVI. You have 20 seconds to run before the PS5 explodes.
They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Oh, we're gonna definitely do it like next weekend again. But this time I'll do like a challenge. Ah, that's the wrong button. Whoa! Holy shit.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let him take us unawares.
Oh my fucking god.
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Fucking hell. That's so loud.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will
They're all just connected. That's interesting.
we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde.
Oh, PS5 is struggling here though.
And hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Struggling a little bit there.
Run like the wind.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing again?
Welcome, stranger.
That shit. What is this? Increase the limit break generation. There's like nothing really I want to get. I'm guessing like my stuff that I actually want to get is probably those orchestrion rolls.
Are you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100
You seen him, didn't you? I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is
and there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Great, and it's just as swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Come on.
Boah. Couldn't I just like go this way, like going back and then...
Fly, Ambrosia.
Nice. Ah, there's a bridge connecting it. I should be outside, right? No. But no.
Let's go.
Can I like pick up stuff on the chocobo? I can.
More of my mother's men.
Oh wait, I can attack as well? Alright, come here. Oh god. That is nice.
We're not alone.
Oh wait, that's a... Oh, wait, that's not it. I thought it was like the special enemy that I have to like find. It is not. Whoa.
This might take a while.
Huh? Whoa, just... Huh?
Clive.
and still wet.
Did I get teleported? What just happened?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
I'll show you a true Secularitarian.
Stop healing! Get the fuck out of here. It's like a nice combo with the storm and then the lightning.
The prison! I'm playing bullshit!
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in ordeal.
Oh, fucking flashback.
Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
No, don't jump.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh, found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Good girl. That'll do, girl.
That was shot.
What I did, Mummy? I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Tell us there's a curfew.
And it's so quiet. I wish it would be louder.
This is their home. The Lazarus.
Almost.
What happened to this
Almost
place?
there.
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice friends dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, good enough,
Fuck off! And the jealous bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
What you licking?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same.
The
Is that the only
grass.
way in?
Officially, yes.
Just touch the grass, don't lick it.
No. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh my God. Okay, dude. Oh my God. What the heck was that? my god. I just had a thought, huh?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Can't I see it's not the weekend anymore? How many chicken eggs can you get from it? Quite a bit. At least a bucket. Could be an idea, right, Grail?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oi! This fucking D&D group.
We'll show ourselves out. Not.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed.
It's Wade!
You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Did I miss a burning of his face tattoo or something? He doesn't have the mark anymore since Sid died.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts is not so in the flesh. I saw him once when
I don't know how this happened. He just doesn't have it anymore. It's just like said, like Sid lives on in him.
What is it you require?
Nope, nope, nope. Limit break, no.
Of course, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Will that be all? It has been an honor.
He should have died instead.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Alright, let's go. Party members! Through the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at a hideaway.
We'll keep them from the bridge.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look at me sideways. Come along now.
Bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Oh, I can't just write in there.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Have a good one, Whisper. Thank you for hanging out.
That a pair of filthy vagabonds,
Bye-bye, Whisper.
a woman and a dog
See you tomorrow.
could guard
Have a
aught
good
against
one.
the might of the Black Shields. Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight that battle for them.
No, that's not what I want! Oh, they changed the icons. All the time like this weird aiming thing.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
Hey!
In taking it,
What the fuck?
you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Jesus. Gotta fuck myself over with the storm because I can't see anything. Why am I so slow to fucking dodge? So slow with the dodging.
Means did you know there is a dodge functionality so you don't take damage?
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot.
Welcome back,
Her
Fenrir.
people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
I got 85 right now, and that means I can get the ring now.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh god.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Best uncle right there.
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar. Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do,
for a second I thought he's going for her ass.
Just as you stood with me.
God damn it.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Bro, can this shit like open up again? I want to do side quests.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets.
Stepped on.
No idea what they might be.
Go to sleep.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
There's another plus. What am I getting there? Plus means I can unlock something.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear? New billets being posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
And that voice doesn't fit at all.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling.
Just go
like
back
he's
to
lost his
sleep.
spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you
Hit
think
it,
it will help.
bruv.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
I don't know,
I
stepped
thought
on.
you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Cairnorthern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
That means hopefully after this main story quest we can go to other places again.
How did we never hear about these girls?
Just give me that ring.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. I dodge quite a lot, right? Here's say we're hoping to hunt on a griffin, and then I do the pile for you. An especially horrible one to called Dozmare. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Caer Norvent, one of our order was Metusana. Lostwing to Caer Norvent, okay.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The
I need
mother
to go
crystal
walkies
that
with
rises from the
you're
boiling
going-
sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian
You go
had only
walkies with
to brave
yourself,
the
Walala?
waves to visit it. But then the Ironbloods
Huh?
made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of
Have a good one, Vololo. Thank you
albeit
for hanging
one
out.
they have
Appreciate
proven
it.
only too happy to turn against
you.
their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
That's fucking robot. Oh no, I can't travel again. What the fuck was that? Lost Wing. You Lost Wing to this one. This road. this road we have to go.
Good day to you. You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Is there not... Oh, there's actually no other way.
The crystals we get from the Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. That is actually pretty good.
Keep fighting the good fight.
But how the fuck? Warcraft. There's free role players. What? Should be this way, right? I hope it's this way. No, this is like this way again. Do I actually have to go up there? I think I can even reach up there. What is the way? What is the way? What is the way? Oh, up here, right? Of that bridge. I don't vanish. Because I don't vanish, I'll stay here. You wanna vanish? No. No vanish. Everyone can see what you wrote. Is that Griffin?
time to fight. Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. Thanks, Gal.
Ja.
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Okay, there's a delay on it. Oh, that was good, that was good. That was so good. Woo! Motherfucker hurts. Was an achievement. Oh. Oh my god, it's fucking Griffin. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! $650 XP.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
It doesn't look like he's
Guess
alright.
I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Nice.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Top, I want to see what I'm getting there. I can also get like the last donation thingy.
That monster's taken quite a liking to
And
me.
with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new
What the fuck, Obacha? No, there's no such thing.
As if there was a better one out there.
No.
I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted.
Why
I've
not?
got duties to attend to.
I don't know, I didn't
Thanks,
come up
Clive.
with the names of cities.
You've given me my mate back.
Darkslayer belt design draft necessary for crafting the Drakeslayer belt. Oh, okay. Design draft. Use obtain the design draft for the Drakeslayer belt. The design drafts unlock new crafting options in the black. Okay.
Clive. So, what'll it be? Don't waste my time.
Well, what is Electrum? What do I? Where do I get that? There's like a symbol on that, but I don't understand what that is. Oh, that is so much better. Holy shit.
Anything else?
Yeah, I need Electrum.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the
Same way they never...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so...
Okay, oh my god, okay, you opened up a lot. Okay. I thought the next one was 100. I don't know why I thought that.
All done?
I thought it was 100.
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have. One must understand one's place in the world.
Wait, I kinda don't want to start that. Reading table of memories.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name.
Emperor Wisteria, thank you so much for your follow. Appreciate it.
War on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Okay, so we have to go down there. Okay.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Let's go.
But let's get the scorpion tail. I should also go shopping again. I don't have any potions anymore.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
I should kill them all, right? No, it doesn't. I tell you, Septon is horny. He needs sleep. This can't be healthy.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse,
I
at
tell you,
least.
Rob. He needs to sleep. And Stepton's case looks like it.
What are you after? There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. Take care out there, eh?
What? What do you mean? Here's your stuff.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Look at that.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes.
What the fuck?
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
That's just addicting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift.
No, don't.
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Oh, level up? Not quite yet. This cooking is viral. Oh god.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear as guardians of the flame?
I would say okay, go to the toilet and then we're gonna do those 2 quests here still. I wanna do them today. Let's take up your back. Wait, I can just like stay out here, you have louder music. I'm back. Alright, let's see. We got trader coming by the way of Caernarvon, met with a troop of crossbreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. The crossbreakers saw nothing untoward. So, by the way of Caernarvon, met with a troop of crossbreakers traveling in the opposite direction. And then this one is the hill adjacent to Eastpool. So I'm guessing it's this route here? Where's Eastpool? This is Eastpool. Let's go and kill a dragon first. On a hill. Adjacent to Eastpool.
Damn Alice. You'll regret coming here.
That needs a partner with Shima gone. I don't need a... Go chant. Go chant. It must be this one then, right? And then maybe this right there.
This will fetch a few good.
I got the spin. The spin is way better.
Let's go.
How is this here?
Thanks, girl.
Nothing I can't do yet. Oh, it's here then, huh?
Ready, girl? Faster!
Oh, there it is. Hello.
Straight home now. wild one.
Oh, this is level 30, Jesus! That was a sick jump. Oh! Oh my god! Don't set in the fire. You don't say. You don't say.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Right. And then we have one more to do. But now I have enough for the donation, right?
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, nice.
Here you are.
Soundtrack.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
At first you call me Clive, then you call me Sin. What you gonna call me next, huh? Oh yeah, that was... The troop of Ghostbreakers traveling in the opposite direction.
That monster's taken quite a like.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Since there's only one way, technically. Oh, fuck. There are two ways. But it means opposite direction, right? So I'm just guessing it means just here. So we're gonna go through the Clairview.
Ready, go? Faster!
Why am I even buying stuff? Oh my god. So looking for like a harpy. This one? Maybe? God damn. Buys some sick damage. And already down. Oh, it was too slow. Clouded eye. That's
Rest well. I know I will.
Alright, that's all of it, right? Every side quest for now.
Typical nobles.
Nothing. Means next time we can continue with the main story. I don't want to start it now because it's probably like a 1 hour mission again.
It will be over soon. One way or another.
Alright, let's end here. Rare.